Greetings, NASCAR enjoyers, and no, I did not have asthma, nor did I suffer from an asthma attack. The race was just that intense. So intense that I had to hold my breath until the very last lap. Dead serious. I'm dead serious. But anyways, today is the weekend that I like to call the Champ Car weekend, and the reason why I call it that is because two tracks, Portland Raceway and Gateway Raceway Park, now known as the Worldwide Technologies Raceway, but I still call it Gateway, were both at one point tracks on the Kart World Series schedule, and it's why I came up with the name Champ Car Weekend. Even though it's NASCAR, not Champ Car, but anyways. This race was really exciting, and it was literally like something out of Initial D. Because it might have looked like that Justin Allgaier would have won, because he just won two stages, both stages. But a miracle then happens out of nowhere. Yep, that's right. Shane Van Gisbergen, which had a competitive pit stop up to 63 seconds. Yeah, you have to have the pit stop within 63 seconds or you'd be disqualified. Literally charged up the front, and by the time the last caution ended, he jumped up the lead and secured the win. Absolutely amazing. Can you believe that? Yeah, Justin Allgaier looked like he would be the faster racer, but no! Shane Van Gisbergen was doing a Takumi Fujiwara, yeah, that's the character from Initial D, and was slipping past him, and then took the win. Shane Van Gisbergen is an absolute beast on the road courses. He is better on the road courses than the ovals. And it's obvious to see why, because he won a lot of races in the V8 Supercars Championship back when he was racing for Holden. Yeah, before Chevrolet took over. Because Holden went kaput and went out of business. Yeah, another brand that sadly got axed by GM. Yeah, the Pacific Office Automation 147 at Portland was really amazing. And it is also one of the rare NASCAR Xfinity Series races that doesn't have a Cup Series counterpart, which makes it even more exciting. Because we got Portland on one side and Gateway on the other, hence why I called it the Champ Car Weekend. Because both races used to be on the Kart World Series calendar before the Champ Car World Series went bust and was acquired by the IndyCar Series and was merged. Yeah. True story, by the way. But we're not here to talk about open wheel racing. We're here to talk about real stock car racing. There was a few cautions. Yes, there was a few cautions. And that's typical of any NASCAR race. You see, the first caution had Hailie Deegan's tire fly off, and I kind of feel bad for Hailie Deegan being involved in some cautions. But oh well. She's got a lot to learn. And the second caution was due to a huge wreck that is reminiscent of anything in Watkins Glen. And like I said, on the final restart, It looked like that Justin Allgaier got this win in the bag, but no. Shane Van Gisbergen did a Takumi Fujiwara and absolutely won the race. This win came out of nowhere. It came out of freaking nowhere, and it wasn't even scripted. And no, NASCAR races are not scripted, by the way. There's a lot of variables. And NASCAR is nothing like wrestling. And is never anything like wrestling. It's just motorsports. And all sports have unpopular officiating calls. Just wanted to tell you that. But anyways, Shane Van Gisbergen earned this win. Yeah, and in the first stage it looked like he was going to win the first stage, but like I said, competitive pit stop. Had to take 63 seconds. 63 seconds. And he went behind in the second stage, fell behind the Chandler Smith. Yeah, the same guy who shares his name with Chandler McCann. Even though he's not really a bully. Yeah, that's a character from The Loud Hiss, by the way. But in the end, Shane Van Gisbergen overcame the odds. And keep in mind, Sheldon Creed was penalized. He was penalized. And that's why he was further back. But that was a good thing, though, because it meant that Shane Van Gisbergen was going to win. And Riley Herbst, it looked like that Riley Herbst was going to win, and it looked like it was going to be a swan song. It was the first stage, but he got passed by Shane Van Gisbergen, who Shane Van Gisbergen earned this win. Yeah, he was pretty much like Takumi Fujiwara. Overcomes the odds and becomes the winner. And this is why I rank this race a 10 out of 10, the first ever in my series. It does have flaws, yes, but it is an absolutely perfect race, and I wish that the Xfinity race would return to Circuit Gilles Villeneuve for the Cup Series. Because road courses are actually exciting, and I am looking forward to the Sonoma race of next weekend. Yeah, I call it Infineon. I don't call it Sonoma Raceway, I still call it Infineon. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the next race next weekend at Infineon Raceway, and I can tell you it's going to be pretty exciting. And that's why road courses are a spectacle. You never know what's going to happen. And hopefully the next race tomorrow will be just as exciting, and hopefully Ross Chastain will come home with a win. And I actually promised to buy a Ross Chastain diecast if he ever won a race. But I guess that'll have to wait for a while. So yeah, Pacific Office Automation 147 at Portland. Easily one of the most exciting races in the NASCAR Xfinity Series schedule. One of the more exciting NASCAR races in my opinion. And it's pretty cool that there also happens to be a NASCAR Xfinity Series race that is not a support race for the Cup Series. It's not the same track as the Cup Series. It's even more exciting than the race at Charlotte. Got to see a lot of action, and it really paid off. It was definitely worth it, especially after an infamous rain delay at Charlotte. And I also forgot to mention that, yeah, remember how I mentioned that Cole Custer wrecked out in the race at Charlotte? Guess who caused it? Austin Hill! And he was having a freaking temper tantrum. He was, like, really angry. Yeah, he wrecked him out, man. Like, Richard Childress racing drivers wrecked out. First, Kyle Busch wrecks out Ricky Stenhouse Jr., then Austin Hill wrecks out Cole Custer. Man. And I also have some other news to share to you. And this is some sad news. Yeah. Stewart-Haas Racing is sadly closing down at the end of the season. And hopefully they can have one last win so they can bring out their swan song. And retire from the Cup Series for good so that they can sell the charters to Front Row Motorsports and Trackhouse in 24/11. So yeah, it's sad that Stewart-Haas Racing is going under. And now they're for sale. Which is one of the saddest days of any NASCAR team. But I'll always remember them forever. And they have won some championships and won 69 races. Rest in peace, Stewart-Haas Racing. You might be gone by the 2024 season, but you will be remembered by us. But anyways, it's time to conclude. And yeah, happy Pride Month, everyone! Yep, it's Pride Month. It's the month that I like to defend because it deserves better. But anyways, catch you guys next time and peace out. Happy Pride Month. Smaller channels are at risk, and every subscriber means a lot to them. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for the latest Racer Cinema Productions videos. And together, we can help drive the YouTube algorithm away from this channel, so that I don't succumb to the fate of other smaller channels getting defeated by the viewer-based algorithm. Thank you for watching.